CLG just beat Gravity in a pretty decisive game. I'm joined by Doublelift as well as Barry, who's going to be helping with translations. First off, Doublelift, what do you think of the match? Like, why do you think you stopped Gravity so hard?
더블리프 선수
Is this really happening?
오늘 경기에서 그래비티 팀을 압도적으로 이겼는데 그걸 어떻게 그러셨는지 이제 여쭤보네요.
What the hell is going on? Well, Barry, I don't really remember. I just remember they didn't do anything, and our comp obviously scaled better. So I'm pretty sure what happened is they got outlaned in all three lanes, and then Smithy outfarmed Saint, and we were just we're so far ahead in farm. All we have to do is wait for 2-item spike, and then we just auto win. So that's what we did, and they didn't do anything.
그래서 잘 기억나진 않지만요. 근데 우리 팀이 이제 팀 조합이 이제 후반으로 가서 점점 더 탄력을 받는 조합이라고. 그래서 우리는 이제 코어템이 이제 2개 정도만 나오면 이제 훨씬 더 세니까 이제 그거 이제 그 타이밍을 맞춰서 이제 압도적으로 이제 나간 겁니다.
Very good. Interesting. Moving on. I'm just kidding. Barry, thank you.
What the heck is this my microphone?
Yeah, now you have a microphone. You've beat the Barry level. Now you get a microphone to carry.
I don't know enough Korean to do this.
All right. Anyway, yeah, you know some Korean. Did you understand anything he was saying?
Yeah, all I know is 어떻게, because girls always say that. They're like, what should I do?
Okay.
In those sweet Korean animes that I watch. Wait, are they Korean animes?
Do they say that to you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about some other stuff. Okay, so the game was pretty one-sided. What is the deal? Because it seems as though people, Hai said, you guys are the best team in North America. Everybody keeps rating you very highly. Obviously, you're in second place, but you keep losing to, you guys have lost to TSM, Cloud9, and TL, right? Mm-hmm. So, and those are the other 3 top teams. So does that mean that you guys are the 4th best team because you keep losing to the other 3 top ones?
I don't know. It's really hard to say. I just hate saying this, but it's you have to wait till playoffs because I think when it comes to macro play and just knowing what to do at the right times, we almost always know what to do at the right times. We know how to secure leads, we know how to close games, we know how to do a lot of stuff, but we just don't execute well, which sounds hilarious. It's oh, well, how are you going to fix that? It's actually really simple how you fix that. It took us a really long time to figure out what to do. And I think a lot of teams, especially the top teams, they're still figuring out what to do. And they have overwhelmingly good execution. So, for example, TSM might take a really long time to close that against a lower team. But it takes us, it's relatively quick for us, and we know exactly what to do to maximize our, recalls, efficiency, warding, stuff like that. And anyways, we're just simply working on team fighting and making sure that we don't lose fights that we should be winning. Because we will take fights that we should win. If you take it a strategic standpoint, we're oh, we should win this fight for sure.
Yeah. And
then we screw it up, and it's oh, what was CLG doing there? All you had to do was this. It was the Reddit armchair theory craft was yeah, CLG made the wrong move. They should have done this. No, we did the right move. We just fucked up.
Yeah.
That's different. So
you lost the team fight you should have won.
Yeah. So I don't know if Heis is right when he says we're the best team, but I think I fucking hate tossing around those words. The potential, we can be the best team.
Yeah.
Really easily if we just fix up really small stuff. I think last year was pretty unfixable. It's our communication is impossible to fix because we have people who from 3 different places, and our macro play actually isn't that good. We just hinge on bottom lane to win. So, but now it seems like everyone can do really well, and Link's been stepping up super hard. Zion's having great games. Smithy's popping off sometimes, and just I don't feel the pressure as I did last season to get really farmed or be really selfish and greedy. And so that's why our team play has increased so much.
Yeah. Link argued in an interview with me that the reason you guys are losing is because you and scrims never get to do any team fighting, and thus when it comes to team fighting, you lose because you have no experience. Do you think that's fair? I mean, that's paraphrasing heavily what he said, but basically that argument.
It's pretty fair. In scrims, what happens is because we always know what to do, we get really big leads against equal skill teams. We scrim TSM, Cloud9, Liquid, whatever, and we'll get really big leads. And those teams aren't accustomed to losing. So when they get behind, they just do something really dumb, or they just GG out. It's we take a tower at 4 minutes or something, and they just pause, GG, go next. It's what? We didn't learn anything, and they learned our strategy. So it really sucks to scrim other top teams. We've changed our scrim requirements. We're a lot more strict on our scrim opponents now. They can't just do stupid stuff like that and expect us to keep scrimming them. But we were really lenient for a few weeks where it's like we didn't get to team fight for weeks and weeks because we would just get a huge lead without fighting. And they'd be like, what happened? Pause. Okay, let's talk about it for 10 minutes. And we'd be sitting there like, what are you guys doing? They're like, we're having a team discussion. It's like, I don't know if like you can do that. Like, you're wasting all our time. So inefficient practice is definitely a part of it.
Okay, so you guys have, how recently did you like adjust your practice strategies?
It was literally probably the right after you did that interview with Link where he was complaining about that. We talked about how like, why are we losing all these team fights? And it's like, oh, our practice is really bad for it. And as soon as we got home, Scar just told teams like, we're gonna play best of fives, and if you GG, like that counts as a game.
Yeah. Have you guys have your scrim partners changed because of that? Have people been like, oh no, we don't want to scrim you now because of that?
I think it's too valuable for teams to scrim us right now, so I would say no. They're still scrimming us, and we get pretty good choice when it comes to scrim partners. The only difference is, you can't just like randomly GG out and waste our time.
Yeah.
You have to play out the game no matter how far behind you get, or how far behind we get. We used to do the same thing. So, yeah, I guess the adjustment has been very good, and teams took it really well.
Okay. Have you found then? So now you've made the adjustment. Have you found that you're ending up in more real world scenarios at the end game where you can actually team fight?
Yeah, it won't show this week because we're playing Gravity and Coast, but it might show next time we play like a really top team where both teams are on equal footing when it comes to like taking a dragon or a tower. Hopefully we won't suck as bad as we did before where it's like one person's going in and 4 people are going back. It's like, that's not good.
Yeah.
So now we have whatever, I don't want to go into the details, but we have a very methodical system for like making sure that our team fighting goes smoothly and everyone knows exactly what they're going to do before the fight actually starts, as opposed to like LCS, everyone's screaming at the top of their lungs and it's like, well, I can't really hear anything and the crowd's cheering, so I'm going to run.
You're just like, this seems like an overwhelming situation. I'm going to go back to bot lane and start farming.
Yeah, exactly, dude. I just put my hands on my ears and I'm like, I'm not listening.
That explains a lot. I mean, it seems like communication problems in that situation.
I actually just started
kind of in
speaking
trouble.
Korean.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's like it's really hard for me to
You just
cope.
need to get Barry on the comms and you'll be good. What do I do? What do I do? That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Anyway, let's talk about. There was something else that I was going to ask you. I'm doing one of those like Thorin pauses to
If
consider
aliens
something.
invaded the Earth,
Yeah.
then why does Chaucer suck so bad?
Very, very fair question. No, I'm curious what. Oh yeah, during the break. So I Am Katowice is happening, and TSM Cloud9, who apparently scrim partners possibly of you, are going to be gone, doing their own thing, having fun in Poland, great country, and you've got. I heard TL is going to be practicing through the weekend and all this kind of stuff. So how are you guys taking this? Is it going to be a break or is it going to be for real?
Well, first off, we're really salty that we can't go to Katowice.
Yeah.
That sucks. We also lose, big problem is we lose Cloud9 and TSM as scrim partners. They gain like really good international teams as scrim partners. So it's like, what are we supposed to do for 2 weeks? But yeah,
So you're announcing now you're going to Poland as well, just to scrim everybody.
Guys, we're actually boot camping in Brazil this time.
Oh, okay, nice.
No, we're going to just power through. Like, we don't really care about the break. We might like take one weekend off, one of the weekend days off. But yeah, I think we're all really just want to finish first this split and go to the All Stars Invitational because that seems pretty sweet. And finally winning a split would be nice too.
The MSI in Tallahassee, Florida.
I've always wanted to go there since I was a kid.
Tallahassee.
My favorite place.
Paid for by the Tallahassee Tourism Board. Now, the number one sponsor of MSI. Anyway, so you got that going on. I heard a rumor. Okay, so the technical issues right before the game, I heard that you guys were taking advantage of that to practice some of your finer arts. Is this true? Right before
What the heck? Who told you that?
What? What was going on during the
yeah, we were seeing who could draw the best Illuminati symbol in MS Paint.
So you're on stage and you've got 5 people drawing Illuminati symbols in MS Paint?
We couldn't log into the tournament client, and I was saying, okay, seriously, everyone try this. Try to type "she sells seashells by the seashore" really fast without using backspace. It is so hard. Like, even though it's a tongue twister, it's actually like a type twister too. Anyway, and then try also drawing the Illuminati symbol in MS Paint. It's really hard.
Okay, which one is harder?
Well, for me, the Illuminati symbol, but it depends on what kind of person you are.
Nice. Well, I feel like we've learned a lot here.
That's
By the way,
right.
I wanted to congratulate you. You, I believe, have finally reached puberty because I'm starting to see you need right up here. There's a little bit of hair.
Oh, baby.
Do you see that? Have you seen that in the mirror?
I was wondering why my body's changing so much. I was going to call you and ask you, but it seemed kind of weird.
I'm trying. I'm here. Let's see if we can. Oh, the camera's taking. If only this was a. No.
HTC.
Yeah. Well, if we zoom in, see, do you see the little dots right there? You've got some little hairs.
Wow.
Yeah.
This
It's
is
finally
interesting.
happening.
I haven't shaved in like a month.
Okay.
So I should
Yeah.
probably shave.
Neither have I, actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Look at the progress we both made.
Yeah. It's about the same. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
You've had, I feel like you're going over people don't know this, but you've been having an emotional roller coaster ride with my beard that I've been growing. The
Yeah,
first
because
week
all
you
you
were,
do is Snapchat me pictures of it.
the first week you were concerned about it, and then the next week you said it was
Concerned
okay.
is not the right word. I
Yeah.
would say maybe like appalled or like disgusted.
Yeah, and then the second week you were okay with it, and now you say so I don't know what you said today.
Well, thanks a lot for paying attention to me
I
and
don't-
my feelings.
I was talking to Barry. He was speaking Korean. I didn't know what was happening, but I figured that was what was the most engaging part.
It's all right. It's okay. How do
Okay.
you like mine though?
Yeah, yours is coming in great. I feel like hopefully it hits your sideburn soon, and then you'll be in a. That'll be the
That's what I'm
style to
talking
go
about.
with. Yeah. So I'm going to go to Poland. You're not going.
Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Our CS:GO team is going.
Well.
We just picked them up and they're going. We're not.
Yeah. At least CLG has some competitive teams. I am curious about some words. Speaking of that, I am kind of curious about some words you made at the. So it shows, obviously they do like the little open chat thing at the end of the games. And there was something that you had said during the chat beforehand where you're like, I don't have any friends, I just stream. And I was sitting there in the press room.
Yeah. Is there a problem?
Well, you and I think many would consider, including myself, to be friends. And I was a little disturbed that on a stream of 500,000 people, you declared you have no friends.
Well, you're my best friend, Travis. That's different. Actually, not really. Okay, fine. Maybe I do have friends. But I do also just stream and neglect my friends a lot, as
Yeah.
you know.
I'm glad you could admit that. Do you have any shout-outs, plugs, anything you want to say here at the end of the interview?
I haven't done this in so long.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
gonna do
Shout
the
outs to CLG fans for the heart attacks and our sponsors. Okay, let's go. SanDisk, Cellucor, Twitch, iBuyPower, Razer.
I think you got
Did I
him.
miss one? Did I miss one?
Did you say Cellucor?
Yeah, I did.
Did you say Razer?
Twitch.
Did you say iBuyPower?
I did it.
Yeah, okay.
I did it.
Okay.
I did.
Okay.
Thank God.
스폰서들에게 감사드리고요. 팬들한테도 언제나 감사드리고 그리고 스폰서들이 셀류코, 레이저, 알바이파워, 샌디스크, 트위치 감사드립니다. 라고 하네요.
Yeah. And thank you everyone for watching. You can check out the rest of our esports coverage at ongamers.com.
That too.
Yeah, of course.
그리고 언제나 이제 인터뷰랑 이제 콘텐츠는 이제 ongamer.com에서 보실 수 있습니다.
Thanks, Barry and Doublelift.
Bye.
What am I here for?
I don't know.
God, your beard is so fucking weird now.
It's weird now. It was good and it was